Srivastava teaching you physics of class 10th NCERT chapter 12 electricity. Today I will discuss the exercise questions of this chapter. First question is given: a piece of wire of a resistance R is cut into 5 equal parts. These parts are then connected to a parallel. If the equivalent resistance of this combination is R dash, then find the relation between R upon R dash, ratio of this. So there is MCQ questions, 4 options are given. So first of all, we will see that there are 5 equal parts divided. All are equal parts, means R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. We will get 1 upon R dash is equal to 1 upon R1, 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon so on. Then all are this R is equal to R by 5 equal parts. So R 5 equal parts will be reciprocal of it, 5 by R, 5 by R, 5 by R. So 1 upon R dash will be 25 by R. All equal parts, each part will be R by 5. So at the place of R1, R2, R3 we will write R by 5 here denominator, so it will be converted into 1 upon R upon 5 will be 5 by R. So like this all we had 25 by R. So R dash is R upon 25. It is the resultant. So R upon R dash is equal to actual upon the resultant, R upon 25, reciprocal fraction rule, 25 by R and R cancel, your answer is 25. So what is your relation? Ratio 25:1. Second question is given: which of the following terms does not represent the electrical power in a circuit? That we know very well. P is equal to I square R, P is equal to VI, P is equal to V square upon R. 3 formulas. So IR square is the wrong in this. So second question, P is not equal to IR square. Third one, an electric bulb is rated 220 volt and power is 100 watt. So when it operated on 110 volt. So here power is given and the volt is given. Your question is power consumed will be. So first of all you will convert it. P is equal to V and R is given. So what is the resistance of this? V square upon R, power. We apply the formula 220, you are getting the 22 into 22 ohm, 484 ohm. So at 100 watt, 220 volt resistance you are getting. So now you will get power resistance, you know what is the power at 110 and 484, 22 into 20. So power will be V square upon 110 upon 22. So you will get the 25 watt. What is the power? Answer number D is correct in this case. 25 watt is the correct answer for this third question. Fourth one is given: two conducting wires of the same materials and of equal length and equal diameters are first connected in series, then parallel. So you want to add the same potential difference. So ratio of the heat produced in the series as well as in the parallel out of these 4. So first of all you apply the formula. Resistance in the series, what is the resultant? Both are equal, so the resistance will be 2R. In the parallel, resultant is the 2 upon R. By applying the series and parallel formula, R in series, R in parallel. So heat required I square RT. Heat produced is here. What is your question is given? Heat produced is equal to I square RT formula. But I square, I is not given, so we apply the V upon R. V square upon R square, R and R cancel. So we will apply the formula this for the heat. I am changing. At the place I am writing V and R because you are knowing the V and R. So V square upon R into T is the heat produced. Put the values accordingly. V square upon R. R is resultant, R is 2R in the series. HS means heat in series. HP heat in the parallel. So here V square upon 2R into T. Here V square upon R by 2. R by 2 parallel case. Parallel case resultant is 2 by R. So what is the resultant here? R by 2. So R by 2 you are writing, 2 will go in the numerator. So V square into 2 into T upon R is the heat produced in parallel, and it is heat produced in the series. Both ratio HS upon HP we will take. So V square T and R will be cancelled from all. Reciprocal you can write like this. R and R cancel, V square T cancel. So 1 upon 4, 1:4 is your answer. Fifth question, how is the voltmeter connected in the series in the difference between the two potential difference for measurement? So voltmeter is always connected in the parallel with the 2 points between which you want to measure the potential difference. Question number 6. A copper wire has diameter and resistivity given. What will be the length of the wire to make the resistance 10 ohm? First of all, R is given. This is given. You apply the resistivity formula. Diameter you convert into the meter. 0.5 by 10 in the centimeter, then the meter. And you are getting R is 2.5 into 10 power 5 minus 4 meter is the radius. Then pi r square formula, area. Rho is given. R is 10 ohm. You want to find out L. You want to find out length of wire. So formula, R is equal to rho L upon A. L is equal to RA upon rho. Put the values. 10 pi r square. All the values here you are putting. So simplifying, 10 into 3 power into 1 4 into 2.5 into 10 power minus 4, 25 just 625 to 6.25. Simplifying, getting 122.7 meter is the length of the wire. And after this, one more part, how much does the resistance change if the diameter is doubled? For this case, formula of the R, resistance and R dash you want to calculate. When R is the same diameter, so R is equal to rho L by A. So write in the R in the form of diameter. So R is D by 2. Put the value D by 2. You are getting D square by 4. 4 will be in the numerator. Rho 4L upon pi D square. It is the R. If the D is 2D, diameter is doubled, then rho R dash will be the double dash. Then what is the R here? R will be 2D by 2. Here I have written 2 cancel. So you are getting pi D square, 2 cancel. So it is the new resistance when it is doubled. Directly R upon R dash. Simplify, 4:1. So R is equal to 4R dash. Means R dash is equal to 1 by 4R. What is the new resistance will be 1/4 of the actual. And directly also you know that it is a, by this formula you are getting R is inversely proportional to the diameter. R is inversely proportional to diameter. R is inversely proportional to the diameter square. Like this. When D is double, then it will be 1/4. By this also you can apply. So resistance becomes 1/4 of the original resistance when the diameter will be doubled. Seventh question is given. The value of a current I flowing in this and the I and V is given. You plot the graph VI and calculate the resistance of that. So for this, first of all you plot the graph. On x-axis I have taken volt and vertical axis I am taking the current, and then 1 1 1 on the graph you will get a straight line from here. So slope under this, R is equal to VI upon I. So for this place, for this and this I am taking, slope means this upon this. You are V upon I formula. V is what? Here the value is given 10.2 and here the value in the table given 3.4. So 10.2 minus 3.4 upon that this is the 3 given on the in the table, and it is 1, 3 minus 1, so you are getting 6.8 upon 2, which is 3.4 ohm is the resistance, which is called the slope. So graph you can plot by graph paper like a linear equation in two variables. So here question number 8 is given. When 12 volt battery is connected across an unknown resistor, there is a current of 2.5 milliampere. Find the value of resistance of the resistor. It is very simple. V is 12 ohm, I is given 2.4 milliampere, convert into the ampere. 1 milliampere is 10 power minus 3 ampere. So R is equal to V upon I, 12 upon 2.5 into 10 power minus 3 will go up in the numerator, sign will be changed, minus will plus. 120 by 25, simplify, you are getting 4.8 into 10 power 3 ohm, or 10 power 3 means 1000, it means you can get 4.8 kilo ohm. Okay, kW are this. Ninth question is given. A battery of 9 volt is connected in the series of resistors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how much current would flow through the 12 ohm? Because it is a series, so first of all, what is the resultant current? That will be your current with 12 ohm. So first of all, find the resultant resistance. That you add all, because it is in the series, R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, you are getting 13.4 is the resultant. So I equal to V by R, you are getting 0.67 ampere current flowing through the resistors. Because in the series each resistors have same current, so 12 ohm resistors also have 0.67 ampere. Question number 10. 10 is given. How many 176 ohm resistors in parallel are required to carry 5 ampere on 220 volt? Current is given, potential difference is given, and this is one resistor is given. So first of all, you find out what is the resultant by this formula. I and V given, what is the R? V is equal to IR, so R is equal to V upon I. 20 resultant is 44 ohm. You want R 44 ohm. But it is the resultant by connecting 176 ohm resistance, many, not one, to make 44 in parallel. 176 in parallel. So suppose there are n resistors are connected. So 1 by R is equal to 1 by 2, 1 by R1, R2, R3 up to n times, 1 by Rn. But all are equal. So you can write 1 upon R plus 1 upon R like this, 1 upon 176, 176 up to how many times? N times. Means n into 1 upon 76 is your answer. R is 44 you have calculated. So both cross multiply. So n is equal to 4 ohm. How many? 4 resistance of 176 when connect in parallel. Then you get the current 5 ampere because its resultant will be 44. Number of resistance are 4. Question number 11 is showing how you would connect the 3 resistors of each 6 ohm to get 9 ohm and 4 ohm. Any procedure 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, R1, R2, R3. How will you connect the resultant of these 3 will be 9. Series then 18, parallel then 3 by 6, 2 ohm. If you connect series all, then it will be 18. So but you try to get what will you do here. First of all 1 you as it is, second 2 in parallel. So 1 by 6 giving you 3. And 3 direct this resultant of this, it is the RP. RP plus this gives you 9. So this is the method. And for 4 ohm, 2 in the series. 2 in the series, R1 plus R2 in the series, your 12 is. Now 1 upon 12, 1 upon 6 gives you 4 here in parallel. So like this you are getting resultant is parallel. So this is the method how will you connect. 12th question, several electric bulbs designed to be used to 220 volt electric supply line rated 10 watt. How many lamps are disconnected in parallel so that the maximum current you get 5 ampere? First of all, again here the question is given, Vp is given, so power is given V square upon R, calculate R by this. What is the resultant? R is, you are getting 4840 ohm. For this 220 volt and 10 watt power, how many, what is the resistance of this? 4840 ohm is the resistance by the formula R is equal to V square upon P. Power formula V square upon R. Now total resistance in the circuit is R dash V upon I. You want the now finally 5 ampere. What will be the total resistance? It is by the first what you want, here you want the total 44. Each bulb has 4840 ohm. But what is the resultant? R dash V by I 44 ohm. You required 44 ohm and each is this. So you put in the parallel 1 upon R dash, 1 upon n times again like the same thing. 1 upon R is R dash is 44 and R is 4840, n upon 4840. You will get. So n upon, so n is equal to R by 44. Simplify, you are getting the 110 bulbs are required to get 5 ampere current. 110 bulbs are required for this 5 ampere current. It is the question number 12. So I hope it is clear. Question number 12. If the maximum allowable current is 5 ampere, for 5 ampere current you are getting this. Thanks for this, and next video I will make other questions I will explain.